All right, very first one. Well, it's not really a tool. This one is a personality test. I love these personality tests because I get to feed them into the likes of ChatGPT or Claude or Perplexity, those large language models to train them on, my particular personality. If you're really clever as well too, you can train them on your client's personality as well. So this is another test that was introduced to me the other day. It is a color personality test. So running through the test, it's just got a series of questions like a lot of the other personality tests like DISC or Enneagram or I can't remember all the other ones, but there's a heap of them out there. So this one piqued my interest because you are given a color. I'm green, so that must mean, traffic light, that means go and probably means go fast. So I do go fast. But the color here gives you sort of a sense of who you are, how you like to be communicated to, how you do things, and it is just another one. So I've just really popped this one up for interest's sake and give it a go. And maybe in the Business Owners Smashing Online Facebook group, when you've done the test, let's just drop your color into the group there to let us know what color you are. And anyone else that has done this test as well will see your color and will know how to communicate with you on the future as well too. So this one is markassetta.com/colors-test. So all of these links, we will drop these into the chat so you don't have to squint at the URL bar and sort of check the spelling out. We'll drop them into chat. You'll be able to download them at the end of the evening and you can explore them at your leisure. All right, next one is, again, this was one that was recommended to me this week as well too. It is called Famous.ai. So for all of you that are non-techie, non-codey, that would like to have an app for your business for some reason or some purpose, that's the idea behind this app here. It is a no-code app. I haven't come across this one before. There are a few no-code or low-code apps out there. But this one, much like the large language models like ChatGPT and Claude and Perplexity and DeepSeek and Grok and whichever one you use, you describe exactly what it is that you want to create an app for. Now, what's helpful with this one here is that you can add images to it. So if there are particular images that are going to describe what your app is, maybe you've sketched out a paper napkin idea of your particular app or your tool. Or maybe you've got some photos or some images that might be helpful as well. Maybe other ones that you've snapped across the web to give some examples or concepts about what you would like your app to look like and how you'd like it to function. So there are some examples underneath that they've given you for you to explore this, like Restaurant Finder, e-commerce store for an app, a weather app, music app. So you can just click on those and try those out. It is free to try it out as well too. It may even just be a simple app for your website. So rather than people having to navigate through your website or your entire website online, maybe this is an app for a particular feature in your website. So maybe you've got your own personality test on there. Maybe you've got some sort of e-learning that's on it or functions on it that your clients are likely to want to access and use on a fairly consistent basis. Great thing about an app is that you can push out notifications onto people's mobile screens. So, if they're not online or visiting your website, then you do get the ability to push notifications out to them, which either appears in the summary of their phone screen or in as each notification is pushed through. So again, that's all permission based as well too. They set the permissions on how they would like to receive the notifications, but you do get the opportunity to push those notifications out. So it does have a good use case for your business. So that one there is called Famous.ai. All right, this next one here, for those of you that have heard of AppSumo, they are in the world of promoting other people's apps, tools, for generally a lifetime deal. You pay once and you've got it for life. But they also develop their own suite of tools as well, which they also sell at a one price as well. So this happens to be one of them. It's called PromoAmp.com. And what it is it's a giveaway tool. So it's where you can create a contest, a giveaway for your business, have people share the giveaway on their social media channels, and if they're sharing on their social media channels, then it gives them more entries into the particular draw that you've got. So, I've seen some people give away things like iPads or computers, or, sort of discounts, or, their products that they are selling as well. So, they have people that are sharing out, the competition details online, which means that you get more users into your system. So it's a good lead generation tool. You're giving away something that you have that is of value to them, that they'd be interested in. And essentially what they're doing is they're doing your marketing for you. So there is a 7-day free trial on this. So if you just click on that, you can log in and try it out, see how the whole thing works. You do build out your questions with it all and select, what it is that you're giving away, what details you're going to capture in this. And then, as I say, you can go through to AppSumo, and they have a lifetime deal on that for you to pay once, and then you can use it forever and a day. So that one there is called PromoAmp.com. All right, for those that are wanting to write a book, I know there's some budding authors in our field. I know there's some that are absolutely horrified to think that you could write a book with AI. How could that be any good at all? And look, you may be right. But here is an app here called fastread.io, and it is to author your book. So it is an AI-powered or a large language model-powered app, and it helps you with crafting out your book outline, and then helping to create the content of it using some of the AI that is baked into it. So, but you can edit it, you can give it context, you can drop in things like images and videos with it, although videos don't play in physical versions of books, but they can play in an ebook. But it's the way I think that you would use something like this is it gives you a good start to get your book written. So, if it seems like an overwhelming task to write a book, then this is a great way to start to get going. Now, it will help you with things like the editing of the book as well too, and it's also got in it an audio reader. So once you've got your book ready to publish, you can create an audio version out of this as well too. So the AI tools in here will help you with the writing of it. It'll help with image generation, and it'll also help you with some of your SEO, so to speak, in terms of, what are some of the terms that people are searching for, both in, traditional search and in AI search, that will bring your book up as not as a recommendation, but for them to find. So interesting app. This is a newish one that I've come across just recently. I have not written my book in it yet. So when you do get going with it and writing your book, let me know how you go. And it may encourage me to write my book in this as well too. So there is called fastread.io. And the very last one I've got for you tonight is a book. So this book here is one called Range. It's by David Epstein. And you may have heard the term that, the niching down is really where you gain the most success in business. He's taken a contrarian view, which I was interested in, and he was talking about how generalists rather than specialists are the ones that triumph in this world. So yes, it is a contrarian view, but it's a really interesting read, and I think the premise of the book here is one where, rather than just going down one very small track, if you have a broad range of knowledge in your particular area, even if you're focusing in on a particular track, a broad range of knowledge helps you to change quickly when the environment changes or economics changes, or we get things that are outside our control. So how do you sort of move quite quickly in a world where things do change quite rapidly? So yeah, so it's a good book. It's an easy read, and I've been enjoying it over the past week. It's called Range by David Epstein. It is on Amazon, and you'll find it there, or I'm sure if you just search up the author's name, David Epstein, it will come up on the web as well too. All right, that is a roundup of our cool online tools for tonight. So let's drop and chat. What was your favorite one? All of those tools the last item in chat right now. So which is the one that will take you down that rabbit hole of procrastination when you know you should be doing something else? This one will help to distract you. So drop it in chat, just helps me to know sort of how on track we are with these. And of course, all of these apps and tools, will drop them into the Business Owners Smashing It Online Facebook group. If you're not a member of that, now's a great time to head over there. Don't leave us. Just open another tab, head over, search for Business Owners Smashing Online, click the join button, and then we can let you in. All right, what have we got there? Only 2 votes today. Is no one listening? Is everyone else watching, doing emails or something? There we go. That's a bit better. So, well, there's no steady winner today. So we've got 3 tools there. So no real winner. So I guess that means that you've got 5 there to go and explore. So these apps and tools, generally bring these to you so that, you've got some options for business, and hopefully they're useful and helpful for you. If you do need a hand with, helping you with strategy in behind these, or how do these integrate with your current systems, or what tools should you use together, we do have a range of programs at Smashco to really help you with those as well. So feel free to reach out, and happy to chat.